So you all probably have been flooded with the news of yesterday and even today of the peace in the Middle East. And I like to make it clear that it all lines up with the heavenly Enoch Hebrew calendar that I have adopted. It started actually on the 11th of October as I blew the trumpet. Trump began to fly towards the Middle East. There he was in Jerusalem signing a deal with the government over there. I had to be careful with my words. I can't say things the way I really want to say it because I'll be censored and you won't get the most of the information I need to give you. But this is all falling in line with Bible prophecy. Some of you don't believe it, some of you don't understand it. You don't know where I'm coming from. But you really do need to open your minds to what I'm telling you. When you look at Daniel chapter 11, it's all about the money, honey. Yeah, it tells you that he's going to divide the land for gain. He's going to cause them, this board of peace, to rule over many, many other nations. To what? Execute his rule and dominion to bring about peace. And by peace, he destroys many. And what it says, divide the land for gain. That means profit. It's money involved. Don't you understand? All these rich world leaders are divvying up what contractor, what developer, what family member is going to go into Gaza and reshape that whole zone, that whole Middle East, make it become a little mini paradise. There'll be all kinds of infrastructure being built, highways leading to malls and strip malls and clothing stores and movie theaters and casinos and clubs and hotels and motels. As far as you can see, there'll be nothing but entertainment and beauty. My God, it will be beautiful. But in the end, it will lead to destruction. So a lot of you are like, well, what about the rapture? Shouldn't the rapture have been taking place right now? You have been misinformed. You have been mistaught. I was there, I know. So now hear what I'm telling you now. As we grow and mature, you will realize that Israel, the real Israelites, are right here in America. They're all over the world, technically, but most of them are right here, and that's your African Americans, your black people, your Latin Americans, your Native Americans. Those are the elect. The people over there right now in that country are squatting in that land. That land belongs to me. It belongs to my ancestors. But my ancestors broke the covenant that they made with the God of creation who promised them that land. And when they did that, he said, well, you're going to be penalized for breaking this contract, and I'm going to scatter you throughout all the world. And you're going to forget who you are. And others are going to come into the land that I promised you, and they're going to take it, and they're going to pretend to be you. It's being the fulfillment of the covenant. They're looking at a man. He's fulfilling the covenant that God made with Israel. He's becoming the Prince of Peace. You don't think Yahweh sees that? You don't think that angers him? Trying to masquerade as someone you're not? There's a big, big payback that's coming. And I'm urging you who's listening to me to repent, which means to stop breaking the laws. Yeah, I know your church has told you the law is done away with. But the law is done away with, then why do Paul and refer to the Antichrist as the man of lawlessness. If law wasn't a big deal, why is the lawless one looked as the bad man, the big bad, the Antichrist? You see, you've missed it. It's all about the law, people. So you had to keep the laws. And if you break them laws, if you're sinning, then you need an atonement. You need a sacrifice. And that's where Yahushua, who you have been misinformed to call Jesus, comes into the picture. So you have to keep faith in Yahushua, calling upon his true Hebraic name, not Yeshua, not Yahuwah, not Yehoshua, not Yahweh, not Ahaya, none of those names that have been corrupt versions of his name. You see, your enemy has always been one step ahead of you, trying to get to you before the real truth gets to you. But it's not too late. You can change, you can adapt, you can learn new information, you can accept new teachings. Hear what I'm telling you now. The time is very short. I can't stress it enough. I'm talking to people that I know, but you people online who don't know me, you need to get with this quickly. It's going to look good for a little while. You're going to think everything's perfect. And then all hell is going to break loose and it's going to be too late.